Here comes Cauterized, here comes Cauterized, look at Cauterized go. Here comes Cauterized to the Cauterized show. With Cookie.
And Cookie Show. Yeah, that was actually really beautiful. I like that one. Yes, we are in the holiday season here. We both have our sweaters on. Things looking nice. And yeah, I don't know about you, but I am ready for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Sounds like you are ready for bed.
I'm
A
ready
little
for
bit of
nap.
a yawn. Yes. I don't know. It's all cozy, and I could totally get in a nap mood right now because we got 2 inches of snow here. So
I
it's
haven't had
yeah,
any.
really. Yeah, no, we're pretty snowy, and it was actually my first time driving a real car in the snow in years. Yeah. If you don't know, and I guess I'm not ashamed to say it because I did love the car so much. I had a smart car. Yes, I should be. But I actually, I will tell you, I had a smart car and I see them all over the place now. I didn't used to see them very much when I had one. And when I did see one, I'd always be like, wait, that's what I'm driving? What the heck? Because it didn't feel small when you were in it, but oh my God, they're tiny. And now I see them all the time. And just what was I thinking? Um, but actually, I do know what I was thinking because at the time I had a girlfriend. She had a lot of friends, and I did not want to drive all the friends all the time. So I said, two-seater car. This is great. And the smart car was born. It wasn't any sort of environmental thing or, trying to save on gas. It was just I don't want a back seat. So
There
yeah.
are nicer ways to do that than a smart car.
Oh my God, she hated that car too. But I will say, it was a convertible, and we did manage to squeeze, I think it was 8 people into that car at one time, and we drove
A
around the block,
smart car
which,
convertible. See, that's the thing. He would list the brand and say convertible and completely ignore the fact that it was a smart car and act like he had like a Benz convertible. Is that what it was? A Benz?
no,
Something like that?
I did not honestly go around telling people I had a Mercedes
Yes, you
convertible,
did.
but
I've
yes,
heard you in here. I heard you in here tell somebody
yes,
that.
that was not serious. But
He
yes, no,
totally he knew not to say smart car. He would say convertible in the brand name. I have a blah blah like a Benz convertible, and people be like, oh wow, a Benz,
yeah,
and
it was
not
true.
mention smart car.
Yes, no. Mercedes-Benz did make the smart car, and it was a great car, but they quickly gave up on the smart car. And for the last 3 or so years of the smart car's life, I had no service options. Mercedes refused to service any of them. No real
You went years
mechanic would
without
do
oil
anything.
change.
Oh yeah, 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 actually. And I mean that's credit to the smart car because it survived that. But I took it in a couple times when Cookie told me to go get an oil change. Like oil change, what is this? Um, but yeah, they couldn't do anything because again, smart car, nobody wants to deal with it. So I just add oil basically when all the oil burned up. And anyways, the
Is that how it works?
nail in the coffin was
Is
the
that how it
top
works?
stayed down. So I got into a real car, and it's a lot nicer in the snow. And I don't do any oil changes on this car either. Never will. So yeah.
Is that front wheel drive though?
Yes, front wheel drive. But
I
it
have to
was good
say,
in the
I
snow
like all-wheel
yesterday.
drive.
All wheel drive would be better, that's for sure. But at least, now I don't have like a little 6-inch drift of snow that, completely stops my car, and this can actually get over some stuff, so it's nice. But yeah, again, feeling great that I got the Christmas lights up early with all the snow, and shout out to the guy who told me it was too early. I know I should let
Shout
it
out.
go, but
Screw him. Screw
yeah,
him. No shout
screw
out.
him.
Screw him. We'll
Yes,
Voldemort him. He will not be
curmudgeon.
named. We will not name that guy.
Yes, he's about to fall off his roof this week as he tries to get his Christmas lights up. But I also got the tree up. That was Saturday or Friday. I don't
Did
know.
you
I got
decorate
nope. That's gonna be today. Gonna get the lights on and
it? Okay.
everything. Yeah. So tree is up though, and took it home in a convertible. That's kind of the tradition again, convertible.
I don't know why your mom allows that. I that's gonna do some
Well,
damage sometime.
I Didn't, but yeah, I know. I didn't want to put it. I actually do have a hard roof on my car, but I didn't want to put it on mine. And since hers is a
Scratch it.
lease, at
Rent a
least, yeah.
truck. Pay for delivery.
No, put the top down, put the tree in, and then it starts snowing real good. And so it was kind of like a winter wonderland coming home, listening to Christmas carols and people laughing at us on the drive home. There's also a Christmas tree and a walker on top of it because, yeah, my mom had the hip surgery, and it was quite the
Like the tree had hip surgery. The tree needs the walker to get.
the tree. Yes, I mean, heck, it was cut down. The least we could do is give it a walker. So, yeah. That was
tree.
my whole kind of
Murderer.
after Thanksgiving. You had a really good Thanksgiving. At least your food looked great. You sent me a picture and it was so professional. She has buffet style heaters.
Those buffet things are the best. I bought my third one this year because I needed it, and you could just bake right in the warming trays and then toss it into the warmer, and they're dishwasher safe. I mean, those things are absolutely wonderful. Best
Yeah.
thing ever.
I mean, the warming aspect in itself and the presentation is really cool, but when you're saving on the cleaning by just cooking straight in it, that's pretty awesome. I, on the other hand, had a lot of aluminum foil and some bowls and Tupperware. And my presentation wasn't great, but the food was good. I absolutely had the turkey down because this was about the fifth turkey.
Though.
Yes, and you actually told me that my side dishes are not side dishes, or at least not Thanksgiving dishes, because you said asparagus, not a dish, and cauliflower, not a dish.
Those are not Thanksgiving side dishes.
Yeah, but you actually said that you were in the store and you saw cauliflower and you thought about, I wonder if Cauterized is going to have his Thanksgiving cauliflower.
Yeah, because you do some weird green cauliflower with
It's
like
Romanesque cauliflower. It has like fractals and it doesn't look like anything you've ever seen, but it's yummy. It's trippy looking. But yeah, I don't know. I did stuffing.
He's never done a casserole. He has never done a casserole. Never ate one. Not just cooked one. Never ate a casserole. Who is this child?
Not for Thanksgiving.
Was he raised by like a hippie?
Yeah. I was raised by casserole haters, apparently. No, I think that when I went to like my grandma and grandpa's, there was probably a casserole or two on the table. But I never got down with that. I've always kind of just I like my foods by themselves, kind of, I like single foods. That's why okay, I get down with salads now, and I love salads. Although, let me tell you about mouth salad one day. Anyways, I didn't get down with salads for the longest time because I just liked eating my vegetables, one by one. Like here, I'll eat the cucumber raw by itself, and I'll eat all the carrots by it. It's delightful to mix it, but same way, I like just a single food. It doesn't have to be the bean casserole, green bean. I said bean to see if you would say anything, but
bean casserole and green bean casserole sound like two different things. Beans.
I swear nobody has ever made a pinto bean casserole. I think that would just be bean dip, but yeah, bean dip does sound good. We should really get that. You have chocolates to the side of you, but can I have them?
I'm hungry. Thank you for reminding me. How dare I let it sit there?
Oh, I can't have one right now, actually. I'm sorry. Saving it all for Christmas. Gonna eat big.
Saving them all for me. You said I'd let you have one. Huh?
Oh, yeah? Yes, true.
I said I would let you. They're mine.
Yeah.
I don't share.
But yeah, for me, no casseroles.
You're not.
You're not fat, and I'm at 200 pounds now. I finally reached 200. Thanks in part to Thanksgiving.
But this is an athletic 200 pounds. There's a difference between a guy being 200 pounds and a guy who goes to the gym every day being 200 pounds. There's a difference between that. Oh, and you're 6'4".
True. But yeah, 200 for now. For the winter, I guess it's bulking season. And then once it gets to swimsuit season, again, the Cauterized swimsuit calendar coming out soon. So look for that, 2022. But yeah, we'll get to cutting season and we'll get some more pictures for the 2023 calendars. But yeah, I've been eating a lot because, I mean, Thanksgiving, I made the cashew butter cookies, which I don't normally do any sort of cookie, which I guess they're kind of boring cookies. It was just cashew butter, egg, and the tiniest bit of honey. Um, but I did that, and then I also made
It's really
myself a
getting
cherry
wild.
pie.
Oh,
Yeah,
so wild.
the cherry pie was good. I used garbanzo bean flour. Garbanzo would be proud. Made flour out of his people, and yes, I added some butter and some water, and I made some nice dough, and then used frozen cherries. And I was gonna put it in and just do
Any
that.
sweetener?
Well, no, not really. What I did though,
What?
because all I started was, well, no, they're sweet cherries. They're black cherries. They're really sweet on their own. Um, but I was like, I got to put some sort of filler in, or I'm gonna end up with like raisins. I'm just gonna cook cherries into an empty crust, and it's just gonna turn into like raisin. So I took the juice from when I was thawing out the frozen cherries, and I was like, how am I gonna make it thicker? So I added some of the garbanzo bean flour to it and tried to stir really good, and it thickened it up, and it worked great. Except for you look at my pie, and it really looks like somebody just threw up on it. It tastes excellent, but there are flour chunks everywhere. It did not homogenize very well. And so,
Would you call
yeah,
yourself a hippie?
a hippie? No, no, I'm
Hmm.
very much into
What would you
tech and
classify the way you eat? It's
the way I eat. It's more
not a
paleo,
vegan.
I guess.
Really.
It's not. I'm not trying to really. I don't subscribe to any sort of diet or fad. I just try to eat basically if it grows. Like plants, vegetables,
That
any
sounds
sort of
like
fruit.
primal.
I'll eat. Yeah, I guess caveman. I don't know. But then I don't eat red meat just because I did eat red meat for the longest time, and then just kind of realized that it made me feel all sluggish and so I didn't eat it. And then
We could
I don't.
spend a half an hour just listing all the things you don't eat. He
Yeah,
doesn't
it
eat
honestly would
sugar.
be
He
easier
doesn't
if we
eat
just say the things I do.
anything. It's basically chicken and turkey and imitation meat
Yeah,
and lots of cucumbers and tomatoes. He
true.
eats
Lots of veggies.
he eats his cucumbers like they're a giant pickle and we just I'm right into it.
Yeah, no, that's the only way to do it. That's how I eat most of
No,
my
no,
vegetables,
no.
honestly, too. Cucumber, I just eat like a banana. Banana, I eat like a banana. Um, like a pepper, like a bell pepper, I'll eat like an apple.
No,
Tomato, big tomato, I eat like an apple. Don't slice up.
no.
That's just how I roll. I mean, okay, so I said something about mouth salad earlier. I didn't have time to make a salad the one day, so I created mouth salad. And it's what I thought was a great idea of, hey, I have all this lettuce and whatever, but I don't have, carrots. I don't have time to chop it up. So I'm just going to put some lettuce in my mouth, some carrots in my mouth, and my teeth will be the knives. And thus mouth salad was born. And yeah, how I eat these things, like a pepper, like an apple, I don't need to cut the, pepper. My teeth will cut it. That's what they're for. So you look so
And I'm friends
disappointed.
with him. And I'm friends with you.
Yes, you are friends with the creator of mouth salad, and one day it's gonna go big. People are gonna, and you can say you knew me way back when. So, yeah.
um.
All right, on
Yeah.
to more things that embarrass you. Black Friday sales happened, and I definitely need a
Did they?
couponing with Cookie. But yeah, well, it's Cyber Monday today, and there's allegedly a Rec Room sale supposed to happen. Maybe allegedly, I think
Yeah.
we
Oh,
were the ones who
that's
alleged it. But
no. I saw the picture, or you showed me a picture last time, and then I actually went and saw the box, and on top of the box said something like a Cyber Monday sale.
well, it just said Cyber Monday. Maybe
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe not.
Nothing's
So
on sale
maybe
yet, but we'll see.
we'll see.
Hopefully. But yeah, all I got for my Black Friday was a pair of purple pants.
Purple.
And
He does not like the color blue for his jeans. He
yes,
is in a pretty desperate way for some red corduroy pants, and I keep talking him out of it. Nobody
red
wears
or green.
corduroy. Red or green.
Corduroy's cool.
Nobody wears corduroy. No. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they got those ridges. You can like rub your hand all over your pants and it feels good.
It sounds like you need sensory stimulation. And
Maybe a
you don't
little.
need to get it from your pants.
Oh, I don't know. Been
They make
actually
fidget toys now.
Yeah, I actually 3D printed a couple of those little fidget cubes. But anyways, did you get anything better than purple pants for Black Friday? What's the couponing with Cookie lowdown?
Let's see. What have I bought in the last week? I bought a buttload of clothing, a lot of Under Armour and other stuff for my kids. Uh, I bought a Kindle, Fire Kids. I bought 2 iPhones, Mint Mobile
Whoa,
plans, OtterBox cases,
who are those for?
Quest 2, my children, those
Oh,
evil little gremlins that live in my house.
that's pretty awesome. Are those their first phones?
They are their first phones.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. So that's going to be a pretty exciting Christmas for them. I can't think of anything that phone Christmas is pretty darn exciting.
I don't know. My 14-year-old is never excited about anything. I annoy
No,
the crap out of him, so maybe
he's hard
maybe
to impress.
he'll show a tiny bit of emotion. I don't know. I kind of doubt it, and he'll just be like, "Okay, I want to go back to my bedroom and play computer." His little
No,
dungeon.
hopefully they'll like it. And then you said that you're getting a Quest 2 too?
Yeah, I already picked it up. Quest 2 for my oldest son. He wanted one of those. I thought about giving him mine. Then my Rift desk quit working for a day, so then I was like, "Nope, I'm not giving him my Quest 2. I need that for
Yeah.
backup."
So your Rift S broke, and I was trying to talk you through getting the microphone and everything working on Quest 2 because it's not necessarily easy over
Right.
Airlink. Um, and that was a terrible time for you. I mean, before you fixed
Oh
it
yes.
again, what were you gonna do? I know you've been thinking about Index, but
I am so desperate to hold out until there's like some kind of update for Index where it's got inside out tracking. Um, I,
yeah,
I, I, money's not the problem here. It's what I want. I want
baller.
wired. I want Rift S with better graphics, better controllers. That's what I want.
Yeah, you want wired
Rift S
though.
isn't the best equipment. I want wired. I
Mm.
want good, great quality. You know, I don't mind having a Quest 2, just on standby for when I need it when I don't want wired. But
Oh, you
I
hated that
like I
Quest
like
2
being
though.
wired.
It's not
I hated it. Yeah,
comfortable, the graphics. I don't I
yeah.
love it. I actually when I went to my mom's surgery this week, I did a lot of not staying in the area. I did car VR, and see that's why I could never be wired again. Yeah, I was doing virtual desktop through the car back to the house, and I was playing some Dune Buggies PvP in here. I also made it to Lifetime. Shout out to Lifetime. Thank you guys for letting me in.
He
Um,
lives there.
yeah, it was the like super rich person Lifetime, and I don't know. I wrote them a very nice review. I uh, I don't think I would upgrade my membership though, so it wasn't worth it. But yeah, it was nice. And geez, I hope your Rift S stays around. We actually do have an announcement about a headset in the news. Um, but
Mhm. I never know
yeah,
what's going on. I just stand here and talk when it comes to my
Cookie's the talent. We don't,
talent.
yes. So, anyways, we do have something from Stryker, and
Ooh,
Stryker's been making a whole lot of inventions. He's Rec Plus, and he's chasing the
he's
dream of
greedy.
becoming a top
Yeah,
creator. So he
yeah.
recently created some holiday stuff. If you haven't checked out his advent calendar yet, give that a look. I think Strikes Again is his at name. So just look in his portfolio, his inventions, it's there. But this is another thing that Stryker created and wanted to show on our show. So here we go. What? Oh. Okay, I had not watched this ahead of time. I was just told this was some good wholesome, and then it starts off with Mr. Hanky, which already we got poop smearing everywhere. I don't know for the people that don't know South Park, but okay, so Yeah, that's not how I use Mr. Hanky.
Are you sure?
Despite what the photo, I swear that was photoshopped. Absolutely, Cookie must have had some sort of. She
That
was
was
the one who
not
provided
photoshopped.
It was not Photoshop. No, that
That
was
was not.
I.
You
I
should look on RecNet for all the photos.
what? What are you talking about?
That was not photoshopped. That
Oh
was really in your mouth. That
no!
was really in your mouth. That's not the end. To put in your mouth.
Oh, gross. Um, yeah. Um. Anyways, thanks to Stryker for that, and ugh, gross. Yeah, I hear South Park is back or something right now with something 14 episodes, or Annex told me about it on Paramount Plus. They released something, but I don't have Paramount Plus, so I don't think I'm going to be watching, but we'll see. And after that, I don't think I'm a big fan of Mr. Hanky. So
It looked like you were a really big fan. Really, really big fan. Couldn't
I
get any
see how
closer to being a huge fan.
last week you provided video of me being attacked by a raptor, and you completely preventing any way of me getting back to safety. And apparently this week you're stuffing poo in my face. So.
I didn't do that. I did not do that.
Oh, okay. You just documented it. I see.
I did.
You watched as it went. So who stuck the poo in my face?
I believe that was Stryker.
You believe? Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Stryker. I'm glad to be advertising your,
It was Annex's
inventions.
idea.
And you know what? Don't check out the advent calendar. Whatever. Just regular calendar's fine. So, anyways, I guess we got some time for news here. And then starting off with the least exciting news. It's a week later. Android still does not have the update. I'm playing on an older version.
Really?
Yes. No.
Oh, but you can play on the older version now?
Yeah, they did now allow
Okay.
it so you don't have to hit the update version, but yeah, no, I get to be just the, again, Android peasant playing on this old version. I can't play Rec Royale, and now I can't play anything with anybody. I just get to do circuits in my room, but I
You
don't
can play with
honestly.
other Android people.
Yes, there's dozens of us, but I don't know.
Just sit in the Rick Center.
Yeah, I really don't do much on the Android version. I'll occasionally get on if I'm in a bath or something, or in the hot tub, work on some circuits, but it's mostly just to screenshot things, or yeah, so not horrible, but I'm sure they'll fix it soon. If it was Apple, it would be fixed
I'm
right
sure
now.
they will. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Sure they
they
will.
I watched the AMA this week, and they said they're
You
all
did.
about bug fixes until the end of the year. So this is
That's
surely
long.
a bug fix that they're going to get. Yes. So 1 month of bug fixes. They're bringing you the 12 days of Rec Room bug
Well, I wonder
fixes.
if it's a Google issue because Google has to approve the update. So maybe Google didn't approve it. I don't know.
I could blame Google, but Google's sitting right next to me, so I
Hey Google,
don't want
how's
to.
it going?
Google's doing pretty good today. I actually said something to Google the other day that was like, "Oh yeah, thanks a lot for that, Google," and sarcastic. And Google kind of admonished me and almost threatened me with, "I'm a device, or assistant, but watch what you say." I'm like, "What?" So yeah, I'm not gonna get in
You took it
Google's.
seriously.
Well, it's in the back of my mind right now, and I'm not gonna get in Google's bad graces by blaming them for this update. So yeah. Rec Room, if we could get the Android update, it'd be honestly, I don't. Take your time. And then the Cyber Monday sale that we were talking about. Is it going to happen today? Probably at 5 if it happens. Is there going to be new stuff? I don't know. They already confirmed in the AMA there's no laser tag map coming. So, yeah, that's not going to be what we're seeing for some of the people that were seeing the Metacorp stuff and thinking maybe there was a map. I don't think so. And then the other thing from the AMA that I found interesting was they're going to be adding 2-step verification in the new year for your Reddit or Rec Room account. So, Yay.
Yeah, that's one thing I always thought was weird. Multiple shared people on one device. There's like no password or anything to enter.
Yeah.
Basically, just click. You
So
can get on your brother's account. You can get on anybody's account.
yeah, no more using that excuse now that your brother got on your account and said something horrible, and that's why you're banned. So
Mm.
yes, two-factor coming soon. In non-rec room news, the FDA has authorized a new VR product that would be prescribed for chronic pain called Ease VR. It uses CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and other psychological means to help ease symptoms of chronic back pain over the course of an 8-week, 56-session program. So yeah, you could now be prescribed VR. How cool would that be?
Yeah,
I don't know. I would kind of
I
love a
play
VR
VR. I don't need
prescription.
prescribed.
Yes,
I
and
start
VR does
playing
not
with my phone.
help you with your pain. It doesn't seem like you actually get worse headaches from. I mean, this is for
Yeah,
chronic
I
back
do.
pain, but I wonder if they're just easing the back pain by inducing headaches in everybody. Kind of
Do you get
refocus
headaches
that
or is
pain.
it just me?
No, honestly, and you say the Quest 2 is so uncomfortable. It was more comfortable to me than the CV1. And even with this cloth strap, it's really comfortable to me. So, yeah, I don't get any sort of headaches. I do get messed up hair afterwards, but can just wash
You
it
poor
and it goes
thing.
back to normal. Yeah, no, it's my life is
Yeah.
hard.
How are you gonna
My
How are you gonna
hair.
pick up all the chicks?
Yeah,
With messed up hair.
exactly. Well, it's that time of year where I'm pretty much wearing a Santa hat if I go out. So, yeah, it might be a little bit
Yeah,
early
you
because it's
need
still November, but it's coming. I'll be doing it in a
what? It's
couple days.
December 1st tomorrow, right? Right?
Is it?
Or no?
Today's the 29th. So,
Or is it?
yeah, we got one more day of November. And then we start
Oh,
our
okay.
advent calendars. Yay! Everybody get your advent
Woo.
calendar. Don't get Strikers because he puts poop in people's mouths. But no, if you want to get his, I'm sure he won't put poop in it. So yeah, check it out. And I will be starting cheese soon. Every time I think about it, I just want to go eat a big block of cheese. But yeah, that's that. The NHL. We don't do much sports on here, but the NHL has embraced VR. They've got a couple teams where they're setting up VR training apps and workspaces for the goalies to improve their
I was
goaltending
wondering where you were
abilities.
going with this.
Yeah, no,
Because
apparently.
neither one of us like sports.
No,
So
yeah,
I was like, why are you talking about the NHL?
yeah, no. They're in the Stanley Cup Finals right now, and the Red Wing. I don't know. Red Wings are the only. I think the Mighty Ducks are a team, or that might just be a movie. But
Yeah, that might just be a movie.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they're using VR. It's cool to see VR kind of gaining mainstream popularity. I know there's some like KFC and Wendy's training things where they I think Walmart even has one too where they give the, new workers a VR headset for their training sessions and you have to play along. So kind of cool seeing some big sports places, NHL, maybe I don't know who else could use it, but using VR to improve things. Yay for VR. Um,
Mm.
and then talking about the, I know you're so excited, but we look like hockey fans here. We're in sweaters. We're dressed up. Um, the headset I was teasing earlier, which you've probably heard of already, Apple rumored to be focusing their 2022 Worldwide Developers Conference. The focus of it's supposed to be VR and AR. Um, Supposedly going to be announcing their new headset that's powered by the M1 chip. So, yeah, the same processor that's in the MacBook Pros and all the new,
Dumb this down for me.
Basically, Apple has, or, the Quest is running a mobile processor, the Snapdragon XR2, and it's really powerful. But Apple has a mobile processor that's about the same size, that's pretty much as powerful as a RTX 3060. You know,
Really?
the super efficient GPU, CPU layout on these M1 chips. And so you could be seeing a standalone Apple headset that has basically the power of some of the lower to mid tier PC gaming. So, yeah, Quest hasn't really had any sort of competition with standalone. I think there was a Vive one that came out, but it's powered by your phone and it only has like 3-minute battery life. It's you have to plug into a battery pack to even use it. But Apple could really give them some serious competition with their M1 chips, their own Apple Silicon. So yeah, something to kind of look forward to. I don't know. I'm not really an Apple guy necessarily, and I imagine this headset will cost like
I like
$2,000.
MacBooks though.
I do love, Apple computing, and so I mean, if you could have the equivalent of a MacBook Pro, Mac Mini, iMac strapped to your face, that'd be pretty impressive. They're not known for their gaming, but you know, they could be going there. They got their Apple Arcade, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Maybe you won't be going for an Index next. Maybe you'll go Apple. We will see. Although you kind of got a beast of a computer, so I don't think. Yeah. Anyways, our last news bit, and this is again VR being integrated in things. Dyson, the vacuum cleaner and hairdryer manufacturer, working on Dyson Demo Vr, where they want you to be able to use their hair dryers and straighteners like the Dyson Airwrap and vacuum cleaner in VR, so that you know what it's like before you buy it. There was not much else to this story other than that. I could not figure out, are they going to have some sort of actual physical
Sounds
store?
like you were just promoting Dyson here.
Well, no, I mean, I'm promoting virtual reality and the use of it, but I mean, are they going to have a thing where you just listen to the sounds of the, fans or are they going to have you go into a store, put a headset on, and then you can feel, they'll have some sort of blowing thing at you, and at that point, if you're in store, why aren't you just... Yeah. All right, well, we'll get off the news here. Yes. And we'll go straight to listener comments then, before Cookie finishes off the chocolate. I think the more boring my stories get, the more chocolate she eats. There's some sort of graph there that you could draw. But yes. Anyways, time for listener comments. And our first comment today is from Devin the Dumb. Devin the Dumb asks, could we ever have a toggleable option to see our clothes while playing in first person? For example, looking down, seeing your torso?
Again, I have to say, these are not listener comments. These are comments you have stolen.
No, Devin's a big fan. He wrote this on the AMA, and then he sent it to me because he said, hey,
no, he did not.
They didn't answer that in the AMA. Could you and Cookie address this? I know you have no knowledge of any sort of development thing, but could you just talk? And so here I am for you, Devin. Here I am. You're welcome. And so to answer your question, I don't know if that could ever be a toggleable option. I don't know if I'd even want that to be a toggleable option. That's why he didn't ask us, because we don't know. No, he did. We don't know. He absolutely did, Devin. Devin, thank you for your question. Your question's very important to us. It's just I don't know. But is it important to you to look down and see yourself? You can see yourself in other VR games. I just can't see what I'm wearing in this.
I have no body.
Are you less immersed because you can't see your sweater?
No, but I feel like as a sitting player, it's not as important than a standing player because, my body's in the way of you looking down. But I can lean my butt back and look down if I'm standing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not on the top of my things. But Devin, we asked your question. We got it out there. You're welcome. Next question.
Yeah, he says thank you.
No, I'm sure he'll watch today after this is goes up.
Yeah, I'm sure he will too. I'd bet money on it that he wouldn't.
He's going to write it. He's gonna text us. He's gonna leave a voicemail. It's just gonna be you wouldn't believe. We do this for you, Devin. We do it for you. Anyways, our next question. Would Rec Room ever consider adding the ability to export creations made solely with Maker Pen shapes as an STL or OBJ file so they could be 3D printed? Yeah, great question. And I don't actually have who asked that one.
Is that your question? Is that your question? I think that's your question.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That actually might be my question. Yeah. Okay, so that was my question, and I'm a big fan of this show, so it is definitely a listener comment or question. I might have used it somewhere else, but okay, it did not get answered. So I'm taking it to us, the ones who actually don't know.
Don't know shit.
And I'm going to go with no, there will never be an option for this. And that's unfortunate because Gravity Sketch and a couple other apps actually let you draw with a maker pen type thing and then export it so you can print. And all I want to do is print. And it was a great question. And thank you, Self, for asking that. Because
thank you, Self.
yes,
Pat
thank
yourself
you.
on the back. Yeah,
Exactly.
good job, Self.
Yes, it was a good question. And then this question, oh, geez, I don't think you're going to like this question, but we're going to do it anyways. And this is from another listener. Again, big fan of the show. And this is Schnoogums. For the seasons, and this is relating to Rec Royale League Squads Edition, for the seasons, will the next season come shortly after this season ends, or will it come next year? And
it's never coming. We are stuck in season 1. Time is frozen.
We're season 2
now. The world has moved on. That's not
Did we
for
go
Rec
back?
Royale League. That's for actual.
Nope, that's taken actually from our Discord. I took it, and he's a big listener. Yeah, that's taken from Discord. You can see with the kind of black background there. But yeah, he wants to know, he was asking yesterday if we have any plans for Season 3 coming soon. And we have no dates.
Take a nap. My plans are to take a nap. I have no Royale plans besides take a nap.
Yeah, well, we do have some Royale ideas, and we teased it here on, I think, the first episode, but possibly a tournament style. Possibly. Not saying. But maybe we'll open up Season 3 suggestions eventually here. I'm really doubting it's going to be this year, considering we're ending Season 2 like December 23rd, somewhere around there. But yeah, we'll be back next year for Season 3. At least
take like 3 months off or so.
Yeah, probably 3 months. And we'll let you know. Stay in the Discord. We'll tell you. We're also on the Rec Room Discord and the Sponsored Leagues channel. So if there's any sort of news about signups coming, you can find it there or find it in our Discord. And yeah, hopefully you can get into it next week. We only have 2 games left. And actually, I guess it's probably time to get into a league recap here. Because, yeah, 2 games left. 2 weeks left. Things are moving fast. This season, it started off kind of slow with mixers. And it's like, oh, when are things going to... But now it's almost ending. And Team 5 maintaining their lead. Sorry, I have to move over so I can see that. Yeah, Team 5, they're at 51 points, followed by Team 10 and Team 11, both tied for second in 45. And yeah, Team 10 last week scoring pretty big. They actually could have almost had an extra point, but we had a little bit of an incident. Our first incident where somebody's had to be disqualified in league. Cookie, what happened?
Somebody glitch ran, and I yelled at them and told them they were disqualified and made them go die.
Yeah, no, it was kind of a spaghetti walking situation. Some people call it glitch running. And he was trying to get out of the swarm and get there faster. But when it
wasn't to really get out of the swarm, it was to get away from Team 10.
Well, yes. Okay, so he was definitely being pursued by Team 10. Pretty hot pursuit there, but he used that glitch walk to kind of get out of there fast, get out of the swarm. And when you do that, I mean, not only is glitch walking bad because we don't do anything that would, give you an unfair advantage in terms of your locomotion that would increase the rate of your, standard locomotion. That's a no-go. But also it moves your hitbox. Your hitbox kind of flies with your body as it moves all over the place. And so maybe some of the shots that should have hit didn't hit. But yeah, that person was disqualified from that match. They're still in the league. But unfortunately, Team 10 didn't get that point. And they still got the win, I do believe, for that game. But yeah, they're now tied and they're really close. They are tied for second with Team 11. So we will see if anybody can topple Team 5. 2 games left. It could happen.
I think it's very important to win on these last 2 games, the 9 points for winning. And
Oh
now that there's
yeah.
only two games a night instead of three, you have to win those games. That's more important than the kill points right now. Is winning and all three of them staying alive.
Yeah. I definitely think that, kill points are great, but we're probably going to see people playing a little bit more conservatively now because 5 points is the spread between first and, the top three teams at least. So those 9 points could be pretty crucial to you. We'll see. Some of the teams that are, though, kind of in the middle, they could be going a little bit brutal, a little ruthless here because they got some points to make up, and that's how you do it. Kill
And
points.
also, a lot of players have reached their max play count, so that changes the dynamic of teams.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of that. And actually, I don't know what's going to happen with Team 15. Team 15 won the Team 13, Team 15 tiebreaker, by the way.
Yeah.
Congrats to them. They were a duo. And unfortunately, they're having trouble getting people to show up for their games. So I think Mr. Fab might have just hit his fourth game. Mr. Fab, who had an excellent game in the 620 slot right after he won the tiebreaker, he took down an entire team 3v1. Unfortunately, a little damage from that and didn't go on to win the whole game, but still very impressive. We haven't seen stuff like that since Frank and Toolface. So we've had some pretty lopsided battles that have turned out in favor of the solo player or duo players lately. It's been an interesting season.
What was it? Mr. Fab took on Team 11, who was the highest team. I think they're tied right now for second. He took out the whole team by himself.
Oh, that
The
was
whole
Team
team.
11? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Team 11, like great
Oh,
players.
man.
Awesome Rossum, JJ, the creator, and I'm not sure who the third
Yes.
was. Great players. He took all three of them out by himself.
Yeah. Good job, Mr. Fab. But we'll see. Hopefully, Team 15 can get some people and not show up shorthanded to the rest of these games. You could really still make up some points here. So, yes, good luck to everybody. And we look forward to seeing everybody for the last two games of the season. It's getting close. We'll put out some reminders there that, games are getting on so that you can communicate with all your teammates and make sure you have somebody to play. But yeah, get ready for it. And Cookie, we got just enough time for some plugs. So, what do you want the people out there to check out?
Naps. Check out naps. They're great for when you don't get enough sleep at night. And I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning. I've been yawning
Yes.
naps. I'm going to be taking one shortly.
Would you recommend a power nap?
I don't know what a power nap. What's the difference between a nap and a power nap?
I was listening to some really old radio, and they were doing a PSA from the 90s on the power nap, and it was basically to pull your car over and sleep for 20 minutes. 20 minutes will recharge you for hours. So
I don't think it necessarily will recharge you from hours. I think it depends on why you're tired. Are you tired because you haven't slept in days? 20 minutes is not going to help you. Are you just tired because you've had enough sleep but it's boring? Yeah, maybe a power nap would help.
If I do naps, I do tend to do shorter naps. Actually, for some reason, my timer is normally 12 minutes on a nap. I figure I have 2 minutes to fall asleep and 10 minutes to enjoy it. But
I can't fall asleep in 2 minutes. That weirdo.
no.
Yeah, try having some anxiety. You're lucky to fall asleep in a half hour.
Yes, no, anxiety or not, I have the power to fall asleep in an instant. I actually told you, I think during the week, there was something I was trying to 3D print and I had a knot in my spool. So every hour I set an alarm to wake myself up and unknot it before it got to the knot. And yeah, I did it every single hour I woke up and then fell asleep within a minute or so. So
I can't do that. No, you don't understand how lucky you are. Can you keep your hand to yourself? See,
I was watching and
and
seeing what you're doing.
my version, I'm seeing you smack me, but I'm watching on your version. It looks like I'm smacking you, and it's no, you're
No,
smacking me.
so the camera doesn't lie. What you're
The
seeing
camera
is
sees your
wrong.
version.
We have footage of this. We can go
No,
back
you
to it.
see your
But yeah,
version.
no, I
I
am
have my
clearly on
own
my
footage
side, and
of
then
you
you're just like, oh,
smacking
I'm
me.
gonna be over.
Keep your hands to yourself, mister. It's not me. He's showing you a different reality than the real reality.
This
My
is
hand is
reality.
over here.
Yeah, Sure thing. Sure thing. All right. So check out some naps. And then as for me, well, speaking of that, check out some 3D printing. Maybe get a Ender 3 Pro this holiday season. Put that on your wish list. It's a decently cheap entry-level 3D printer that can do kind of everything. And if you're looking for things to print, the Octopus. I don't know if you've seen this, but
What?
the Octopus. Somebody took it's an octopus that has articulated, like moving little, tentacles that you can have, and they took the octopus's head off and they put the rock's actual head, like 3D modeled on there. So yeah, I saw it on TikTok. I want the Octopus. I think I will be printing out a Octopus of my own soon. So yeah, check out 3D printers, print a Octopus. Enjoy yourselves, and we will be back next week. So, bye everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.
Cookie, sing the outro.
What's the outro? You never even said the number. You never did the number. Wait.
Oh,
We gotta do the number.
this is
The
episode
number.
5. Oh, the number. Oh, yes, we do
The
need to. Okay.
number.
I thought the number
The
was our
number.
episode. Oh my god, yes. How could I? Well, the number's been off for a while because we've been taking the Maker Pen orders. We are sold out now. Please stop calling. But yes, we have no more Maker Pens this season. Next season, our number is 413-84-COACH.
413-84-COACH.
Yes, and give us a call, leave us a voicemail, send us a text message. We will get to your comments and questions next week's show. We are back to doing that. Yeah. So, again, that phone number, Cookie.
413-84-COACH.
And this has been the Cauterized and Cookie Show. Bye.
The half asleep cookie.